Hello everyone and welcome to the Royal Blue YouTube channel. I'm Ian Croll and I've got your player ratings following Everton's 2-1 win over Crystal Palace at Goodison Park. First off, a little bit of a reaction, but also let me know in the comments whether you agree or disagree with my player ratings. We got the win, that's all that matters above anything else. You know, probably less said about the first half the better. Let's face it, it wasn't good. It was poor in fact, and we did look a little bit all over the place, but focus on the second half, take the first 3 points of the season, unbeaten in 2, Jarrad Branthwaite back in the fold, and Dwight McNeil scoring screamers again. It was really important for us to get that early goal, to be honest. Dwight McNeil, as mentioned, with a screamer, and once we did, we looked a completely different proposition going forward. We looked a lot more confident, a little bit more fluid, and the players, you could tell, they're kind of enjoying that second half performance. I think it's important not to get carried away. A win is a win, but it's the first win of the season. But today was a must-win for me, and the managers and players delivered, certainly in the second half, so credit where credit is due. It's been a positive week off the pitch, and we've taken that into on the pitch, with the takeover news and finally some positive news on it. So this result has to be the result that kickstarts our season now. And it's onto Newcastle next at home, so who knows what's going to happen after that. We'll go to the player ratings. Jordan Pickford, starting off with, looked a little bit better, a bit more assured. Obviously with Jarrad Branthwaite back, you don't know if that has contributed to, but I've given Jordan a 7. Bearing in mind these player ratings, primarily focus on the second half performance. We got the win, and that's where the positive performance came from. So Jordan Pickford gets a 7. Vitaly Mykolenko didn't look 100% fit, to be honest. Do feel like he can still do a lot more going forward. Sometimes leave Iliman and Dai alone and leaving him with a lot to do. But I'll give him a 7. Thought he did okay defensively, but hopefully, if he's not 100% fit, there is more to come from him. Jarrad Branthwaite is back. He gets an 8 from me, and that is literally all you need to know. He's back in the fold, back in the team, back in contention, and surely now fit for the remainder of the season, barring any unlucky injuries. James Tarkowski gets a 7. That partnership now with him and Branthwaite has now been reformed, and that is all we've been asking for weeks, and Branthwaite is back, so that is a positive. Ashley Young gets an assist and good performance, I thought, certainly in the second half. Give him a 7. Abdoulaye Doucouré, probably more questions than answers over the central midfield right now, because we have got a lot of options. Did miss an opportunity to finish the game off when he was clear through on goal. Gets a 6 for me, and probably could do a little bit more, but his partner in midfield, Mangala, he gets an 8, adds that little bit more steel. Certainly a ball playing midfielder, and he's got to stay in the team now moving forwards. It's just probably now who partners Mangala in the centre of midfield. Obviously you've got options there with Doucouré, who partnered them today, Adissa Gueye and James Garner. McNeil, probably the man of the match over Ndiaye for the goals. Scored an absolute wonder goal. Has to be the goal to kickstart Everton's season. Gets the brace and is now basically a major threat now for Everton in that number 10 position. What a goal that was. An absolute screamer of a goal. And let's face it, it's not the first time he's done it. He's got that in his locker, and hopefully more to come from Dwight McNeil in that position. As mentioned, Ndiaye, I thought he did really well too. Everything goes through him. Sometimes he probably relied too much on him, but once he gets the ball, something is going to happen. I give him a 9 alongside McNeil, but McNeil does pip him for man of the match. Probably one of the downsides of the game was Jesper Lindstrom. Right decision to take him off. Thought he had a tough time in the first half, and yeah, as mentioned, it was the right decision to bring Harrison on. So Lindstrom gets a 4, a really low score, I know, but I felt like over the past 2 or 3 games that I've talked up Jesper Lindstrom. I feel like there is a player in there. Sometimes it's just not your day. Sometimes you get frustrated. Sometimes things don't go right. And Dyche made the right decision to take him off and replace him with Jack Harrison, who will come on to. Final then, The player who started in the starting 11 was Calvert-Lewin. Solid enough performance, led the line well, and he gets a 7 for me. Lindstrom's replacement, Jack Harrison, then, the change helped the game, and he made a major impact on that right-hand side. He gets an 8. It's going to be interesting now what Sean Dyche does on that right-hand side. Certainly when it comes to Newcastle, I wouldn't be surprised if Harrison comes in now as a starter for Newcastle. The final two then, Garner and Guy, both 6s. Didn't really have too much to do when they came on. No major impact, but they did shore up the game and ensured that Everton got the win. And that is all from the Royal Blue player ratings from me. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. Join the debate. And let me know. Everton get the 3 points. First win of the season, unbeaten in 2. And we move on to Newcastle at home next week, 5:30 kickoff. Looking forward to it.